Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
मेरी क्लास बस मेरी क्लास 11:30 तक
Good
नहीं था तो
We'll wait for another 2 minutes and then we'll begin the class. Students are still joining. We'll wait for 1 more minute, just 1 minute. Okay. We'll begin with the class. As usual, I'll be showing you a very small, very short video. There is no dialogue, there is no conversation, nothing in this video. You just watch it and realize what it is going to show you. Okay, we'll talk about it after seeing it. So here we go. So you watched a video. I'll be unmuting you for a moment, just for a moment. Now I have given you the permission to unmute yourself. If anybody wants to say anything regarding it, only will unmute. Is there anybody who wants to talk about this video? Those who have unmute, Diksha Digra, you want to say something? Diksha Digra. Muted. Okay. Samreen Kaur.
No, ma'am.
Then why you have unmuted yourself? Anybody wants to talk about it? Or you want to write in a chat box, you can write in the chat box. No problems. If you don't want to talk,
Yes, ma'am.
you can. Who's that?
Ma'am, can I?
Niharika. Yes. Yeah, of course.
Ma'am, this story about a seed that grows. A person grows a seed into the soil, and he waters it daily. And once the rain come and the seed is grown up now tall,
Hmm.
and it is showing that once a seed is grown, it cannot be pulled off by any wind or storm.
So how can you relate this with you? What happened in
Ma'am,
the
like
video we have seen, but relate it with your life, with yourself, with us. Then what? Niharika, come on.
yes, ma'am.
How can you relate it with you? This video, are you able to relate this video with your life or with you?
This video,
Diksha, Diksha, one moment, Niharika. Rest of all of you, please. Diksha, mute yourself. I'll mute, Niharika, wait, I'll mute everybody. Okay?
ma'am,
Now speak.
ma'am, we are the tree.
Hmm.
We are like seeds. We have to grow tall like trees, strong trees, and be strong, deeper, stronger, and higher. Like our so it's we have to grow deeper, stronger, and higher to be successful in our lives.
Okay.
Like it's
Diksha, why are you unmuting again and again? When such a noise is at the back. Now listen. Niharika, muting yourself. Just, Diksha, something is wrong with you, I think. Now you cannot unmute yourselves. Okay. Niharika, and rest of you also. Let's say we are grown enough. You are in 7th standard, big girls, good girls, and COVID-19 is like a storm, a thunder, which is coming upon us, thundering upon us, bouncing upon us. We are in the 5th lockdown. Most probably we'll go for 6th also. So if we compare ourselves with this grown up seed and COVID-19 as a thunder and a storm, we still have the willpower. We can use our willpower to overcome it. During this hard time, we still can fight it back. And how can we fight it back? You know better. You are in 7th standard, good girls and Carmelites. You know that it's possible because of social distancing. Keep washing your hands after 20, for 20 seconds again and again. Okay? Wherever you go, if there is any need, specific need to go out, go wearing a mask. If you sneeze, if you cough, use the handkerchief, and most try to use something disposable which can be thrown after, immediate after that. Try to stay home as much as possible, because now there is a lot of relaxation between these lockdowns, and people are misusing this relaxation. They have started going here and there and roaming around, but COVID-19 is getting higher day by day. The cases are raising day by day. So, my dear girls, stay home, stay safe, and be a seed which a COVID-19 kind of thunders and storms cannot affect. Okay, so we'll begin with the class, but before we'll begin with the second chapter, let's talk about the first chapter. I believe you are over with your conversion of decimal and binary. Is it right? Yes and no in the chat box faster. सबगुन फूल बहुत अच्छा लगाया है, बट अब इसको सजाना मत, ठीक है? डोंट गेट, नो 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 नो, लेट इट बी देयर, बट डोंट get distracted by this flower, please. Okay, Yashvi is able to say she understood. Good, Yashvi. Are we using the chat box? Okay, 10 chats are there. Let me see. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Good. Then shall we begin with the next chapter? And the second next chapter is your, what is your next chapter? What is your next chapter, girls? मेरे को लगा था तुम लोग तैयारी करके आओगे. Write down the name of the second chapter in your chat box. Hurry up. Come on, faster. Formulas and functions. Very good. Now, formulas and functions, to use this particular option, which software are we going to use? Write down the answer in the chat box faster. Excel. Very good. Excel is a sub software of which suit? What is the parental software for Excel? Come on, what is the parental software for Excel? We have done this in 6th standard. Parental software कौन सा है Excel के लिए? MS Office. Niharika, very good. So MS Office is a parental software for Excel. Why parental software? Because we are using this software along with Word, Excel, PowerPoint, which comes in MS Office. Now, what is the use of, or why do we need Excel is a question. Excel is basically to perform maximum calculations. One of the most important attribute of Excel is its ability to perform calculations either using a formula or a function. Now, formulas, you know, in your daily life you are using formulas. For example, A plus B is equal to C. This is a basic formula to calculate, right? Okay. When we divide one number with another, we get quotient, we get remainder. You know that also. But we use certain formulas to divide, to add, to subtract, to multiply. Certain rules and formulas are used. But when we in Excel, the best part is we are provided with inbuilt formulas and functions. Specifically, we'll talk about functions: sum, product, difference, average, count. There are plenty of functions. Okay, so you know the window of Excel? Do you know? This was taught you in 6th standard, the components of Excel, window and everything. Do you remember or it's all gone? Gone? Very good. Write down yes or no if you know the components of Excel window. I'm still waiting for the answer. Only few are writing yes or no, limited girls. Okay. Yes, ma'am. In this chapter, we are going to learn about formulas, functions, rules of formulas, rules of functions, and basics, which are considered as basics of formulas and functions, and how they can be used in different scenarios. Formulas are the user defined instructions to perform calculations, whereas functions are the predefined or inbuilt formulas that come with Excel. Now, formulas in Excel. Formulas are used to perform calculations involving addition, subtraction, division, and multiplication, etc. Now, how we can do it? So, I'm going to share a screen with you now. No nuisance. I want everybody to be there. Now, if you can see the screen, you'll find this icon is for Excel. Double click on that. This window will open in front of you. Now, formulas are used to perform calculations involving addition, subtraction, addition, division, multiplication, etc. A formula establishes a relationship between two or more cells. Now the question comes, what is cell? These small little boxes, if you can see, are known as cells. These are columns, these are rows, this is name box, this is formula bar, this whole is called a ribbon, these are menu, this is title bar, this is status bar, and you for a moment you can see the status is edit. These are sheet tabs. By default we have 3 sheets. So I hope you all remember all of these things. Okay. A formula is an expression that can include cell address, numbers, arithmetic operators, and parentheses. Now, for example, if I'll write down here 50, 74, 97, 46, sorry, 45. Okay. Now I want the total of my these 4 numbers to be here. First of all, you must understand every time the formula must begin with an is equal to sign. I'll just tell you the simple formulas today, simple and one complex, along with the text formulas. Okay, 3 formulas we'll be doing today. So these are the 4 numbers I have written, and now I have to add on these 4 numbers. How can I add? There are certain ways. One way is I can write down V2. The cell address is V2. One, I can click it and put a plus sign. Click another cell, plus sign. Click on this, plus sign. Click on this and press enter key. हो गया? अब इसमें हमने क्या यूज किया? Operator, arithmetic operator, and cell addresses. Is equal to must be there because every formula has to begin with an is equal to sign. Is equal to operator and these cell addresses, which is also called as cell reference. This is one way to add. We'll delete this. Another way to add is this is auto sum. You simply click on this auto sum. Now, sum is a function. Inbuilt function है. ये parenthesis है. जो C bracket है, this is called as parenthesis. This are cell address and these are called arguments also. Okay. Press enter key. Your total is here. This is another way. Delete this. Okay. Now is equal to, rather than selecting the cell, I know the cell address V2 plus V3 plus V4 plus V5. I can manually also do it. 3 ways. Now the 4th way. 4th way is you simply click on this FX. You'll get this window. Sum is already there. Click OK. Now, number 1, उन्होंने दिया है तुमको ये 4 नंबर. अगर तुम अलग अलग करना चाहते हो, number 2, number 3, number 4 कर सकते हो. Otherwise, press OK. So 4 ways we have done. Now I'm going to stop it. Write down in the chat box, are you able to understand all the 4 ways? Come on, hurry up. Okay, so everybody is able to understand. Very good. Now again, we'll start with the share screen. Okay. Now the other thing is, this is simple calculation. This is simple formula in which we have just used one operator. Okay. जब हम single एक operator use करते हैं, arithmetic operator, it comes as what shall I say? Simple formula. Simple formula is the one which uses single operator, arithmetic operator. आपके arithmetic operators में क्या आता है? Addition का symbol, subtraction का symbol, multiplication का symbol. But where we use more than two, where we use two or more than two symbols or arithmetic operators, it is a complex calculation. For example, यहाँ पे आया 2266, ठीक है, हमने इज इक्वल टू किया, इसको किया डिवाइडेड बाय 300, 300 नहीं, सॉरी, कितने हैं, 1 2 3 4, 400, 100 में से मार्क्स दिए हमने सारे, ठीक है, ये 400 आया, 266 टोटल था। उसके बाद हम इसको इंटू करेंगे 100 के साथ। राइट इन द चैट बॉक्स क्या कैलकुलेट कर रहे हैं? कम ऑन, राइट इन द चैट बॉक्स फास्टर, come on, I'm waiting. Percentage, very good. Some two girls have raised the hands. Which are those two girls? Harneet Kaur, do you want to ask anything? No?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Then lower the hand. Anybody else wants to ask anything? Okay, fine. So, very correct. We are calculating the percentage. And here we'll press enter. So the percentage is 66.5%. This is another way. Okay. Now, for example, I have some marks here also. Okay, some here also. Some here. Sorry, एक बड़े कम हो जाएंगे, फेल हो जाएगा बच्चा. I don't like girls to fail. Okay. साथ पे 34 हो गए, गलत बात. थोड़े से मार्क्स बढ़ा देते हैं. पेरेंट्स से डांट पड़ेगी नहीं तो. Okay, fine. Now, when I click on this cell, you have to make it sure that your cell, when you bring your mouse pointer here, when it converts into this particular plus sign, you press the left mouse button and drag it. See, the calculations is already done. Now here it is 266, here it is 287 here, but are you able to find a difference? Here the argument is B2 colon B5. Here it is changed into, that means what is changed? The column name is changed. Address में column change हुआ, rows सबकी same है. देखो rows number same है, सिर्फ column names change हुए. That means your cell address automatically takes a change when you copy a formula. Okay, now another difference is, when you click here you find 40, when you click here you find a formula. अगर आपने किसी सेल में फॉर्मूला यूज किया है तो ये फॉर्मूला बार है, ये आपको फॉर्मूला ही शो करेगी, ये आपको कंटेंट शो नहीं करता. बाकी जहां पे आपने मैन्युअली कंटेंट डाला है वो कंटेंट शो करेगा, लेकिन जहां पे आपने फॉर्मूला यूज किया है फॉर्मूला बार में वहां पे फॉर्मूला ही रिफ्लेक्ट होगा, उसका आंसर रिफ्लेक्ट नहीं होगा. ओके, यहां तक समझ में आया? अगर समझ में आया है तो आई एम स्टॉपिंग द शेयरिंग. राइट डाउन, से यस मैम. Arshpreet, are you having any doubts? Harneet, your hand is again raised, bache. Arshpreet, are you having any doubts? Write down yes, then I'll unmute you. Niharika Bhushan, please repeat second difference. Arshpreet, I'm waiting for your reply. Arshpreet, I am asking to unmute. Unmute yourself. Do you want to ask anything? Arshpreet,
Yes, ma'am.
do you want to ask anything?
No, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Mute yourself then. Okay, where is Niharika now? Gone. Niharika, unmute yourself and ask what is that?
Ma'am, second that formula.
कौन सा परसेंटेज का फॉर्मूला नहीं आता क्या तुमको?
No, ma'am, formula not that you have said, not second method, that second difference.
कौन सा डिफरेंस?
Ma'am, you have told now two differences. First is that the column number will change, column alphabet will change. And second,
कॉलम विल चेंज एंड रो विल रिमेन द सेम बिकॉज आपकी कॉलम चेंज हुई है, रो तो सेम रही है ना. तो जब हम फॉर्मूला कॉपी करेंगे तो वो सारा का सारा फॉर्मूला के आपका सेल एड्रेसेस फॉर्मूला के हिसाब से आपके टेक्स्ट के हिसाब से चेंज हो जाते हैं. जब हम उसको ड्रैग करेंगे, जब आप B6 से C6 में आए हो तो वो जब कैलकुलेशन करेगा तो वो C के कॉलम्स की करेगा ना, B के कॉलम्स की नहीं
yes,
करेगा. हाँ, दूसरा मैंने आपको ये बोला कि जब wait a minute, let me go back to the share screen. Okay, जब हमने यहाँ पे क्लिक किया तो आपने यहाँ पे 87 देखा बिकॉज ये मैनुअल हमने एंटर किया है, राइट? लेकिन जब हम इस पे क्लिक करते हैं तो वो 304 की जगह हमको दिखा रहा है इज इक्वल टू सम और आर्ग्यूमेंट पेरेंथेसिस. ये सी ब्रैकेट जो है इसको पेरेंथेसिस कहते हैं क्योंकि हमने यहाँ पे फॉर्मूला यूज किया और ये फॉर्मूला बार है. जिस सेल में अगर फॉर्मूला किसी भी सेल में हम फॉर्मूला यूज करेंगे तो फॉर्मूला बार कंटेंट की जगह फॉर्मूला कौन सा यूज हुआ है ये शो करेगा. अंडरस्टूड?
yes, ma'am.
बस यही बताया था मैंने.
Thank
ठीक
you.
है, now unmute yourself, mute yourself, Niharika. Okay, now everybody is muted again. We'll go back to the share screen. Now, faster, time is getting over. We'll do it faster. For example, I write down air and write down plane here. Okay. Now I want this air plane to be joined together, जिसे हम हिंदी में संधि कहते हैं. Okay. We have to join these two words. Is equal to formula to be begin with is equal to air. पर यहाँ पे प्लस साइन की जगह हम एम्परसेंड साइन देते हैं. ओके, फॉर द टेस्ट कैलकुलेशन एंड प्रेस एंटर की. नाउ ऑटो, नेक्स्ट में डालो मोबाइल, सॉरी मोबाइल. ओके, अनदर वर्ड, चलो हम इसी को लेते हैं फिलहाल, सी ऑटोमोबाइल. ओके, सो विल स्टॉप शेयरिंग. आज के लिए हम इतना ही करेंगे. नाउ, did you understand how to calculate simple formula? Right? Yes? समझ में आया? उसके बाद दो को लगा के अगर हम दो चीजें यूज कर रहे हैं, दो ऑपरेटर्स यूज कर रहे हैं, जैसे हमने परसेंटेज कैलकुलेट करी, you'll be able to do that also, right? Okay. उसके बाद दो टेक्स्ट को, दो वर्ड्स को अगर ज्वाइन करना है तो वो भी हम कर लेंगे. वो समझ में आ गया? Okay. Now, if anybody wants to ask a question, ask me because we are left with 1 minute. Anybody raise your hands if anybody wants to ask? Or write in the chat box whoever wants to ask. Come on, do it. Now, your homework is, since nobody is asking, your homework is you will go through the videos of Excel chapter and next week we'll complete this chapter. because I just wanted you to know the basics, how to do the formula, how to use the formula, complex, simple, and others one. In the next class, when you are prepared with your own self, watching the video, reading the chapter, now everybody is having a book, I'm sure. Read the chapter 2 times, 3 times, and try to come out with the doubts, because until and unless you'll ask me the doubts, I won't be able to make you understand the concepts. So your reading, your self study is very much important. Okay, is that okay? यशु, ये चश्मा कब लगा बच्चे? Looking sweet otherwise. Good, good, very nice. Okay, so I'll is there anyone want to ask any question? No one? Shall we wind up the class then? Ma'am, worksheet. Samreen, what is that worksheet? Where is Samreen? Samreen. I should look for Samreen. दिख नहीं रही मुझे.